Overall, 911 Season 8 was a blur, but Episode 18 had a largely positive finale. The immediate impacts of Peter Krause's departure have been noticeable, but the aftermath of Bobby's death in 911 Season 8, Episode 15 is still very much in progress. Although the main character's untimely death has put Athena Grant Nash, Angela Bassett, and Howard Chimney Han Kenneth Choi at the center of the procedural, the other members of LAFD, Station 118, such as Evan Buck Buckley, Oliver Stark, Henrietta Hen Wilson, Aisha Hines, and Ravi Panikar, Anirudh Pishardi, have experienced mourning in a different way. The 118 starts off near collapse, however. The Season 8 finale of 911 makes things worse before they can possibly get better, before offering any sort of closure. Although it was somewhat consoling that Brian Thompson's Gerard wouldn't permanently replace Bobby in 911, the relief that Gerard's final day would be seismic shifts is swiftly overshadowed by enough heartbreaking revelations to give me whiplash. The former Army doctor made his decision in between episodes, despite the fact that Don't Drink the Water presented him with a challenging option. The 911 Season 8 finale begins with a farewell party to send Eddie back to El Paso. An exciting emergence brings the entire team back together naturally. The cliffhanger of 911 Season 8, Episode 17, is escalated to a possible mass casualty catastrophe before there is enough time to fully process the chaos within the 118. Athena is just outside when a 19-story building suddenly explodes. Even if a building collapse isn't the most serious emergency that 911 responds to, it nonetheless puts hundreds of residents at danger and necessitates a large rescue crew. In response to the appeal, the 118 devises a strategy of divide and conquer. However, later explosions leave several cherished characters left in precarious situations. Eddie shows out in his turnouts to help as Buck and Ravi wind up high on the unstable high-rise. As she tries to assist Graham Sam Roach and Donnie Adam Hagenbuck, the two most injured in the original blast, Chimney and Athena, are stuck. When help finally arrives, Graham makes a very overt reference to Bobby's passing by admitting that he has been hurt the entire time and has been concealing it. But this time, Chimney thaws Athena's cold shoulder by turning the tide and saving Graham's life. They embrace after Athena says Bobby would be proud of him. The special effects in 911 are excellent, if a little annoying. Specifically, I must admit that Donnie's pouring chest wound and the bulging air pockets on a woman's cranium briefly distracted me from the narrative. The scene where Eddie sends a zip rope for Buck and Ravi to escape is even more inappropriate. It exemplifies 911's tendency to include ostentatious action scenes merely for their own sake.